1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Brooklyn bloodlines. Family, betrayal, bad cholesterol. In Brooklyn, everybody's got a past. Some people just got better lawyers to hide it. Goku D'Angelo ain't just a boss. He's the godfather who grew up fighting in schoolyards, stealing hubcaps, and smoking cigars before his voice even changed. He's got regrets, ghosts, and one very expensive tailor bill. When he says family, he don't just mean blood. He means whoever don't stab him in the back that week. Nick Palermo, he's the hot-headed nephew with knuckles raw from fighting and a heart that don't know if it belongs to Brooklyn, the bottle, or a woman that already betrayed him. He ain't just a mobster. He's a man carrying the weight of his father's shadow, drowning in old habits and praying the street don't swallow him whole. Bambi Palermo, undercover Fed, daughter of a fallen boss, and a woman who learned too young that loyalty's just another word people ruin. She ain't just playing both sides of the table. She built the damn table, flipped it, and sold the wood for cash. Her past, full of scars. Her present, a razor's edge between love and survival. David Lopez, the Fed who should have been a priest, but ended up an interrogator with a bad temper and worse judgment. Marine, liar, protector, maybe lover. His file says agent, his eyes say traitor. And Mikey, the Hammer Palermo, last of the old lions. Retired, greasy with motor oil instead of blood now. But don't let the rag in his hand fool ya. The man's past is a ledger written in fists and bodies. You wake him up, you better mean it. These ain't just mobsters. They're men and women chained to who they used to be. Childhood grudges, old flames, dead fathers, broken oaths. Brooklyn don't forget, even when you beg it to. Brooklyn bloodlines. It ain't just about crime. It's about who you were before the crime. And whether the past you're running from is the one that finally catches up. Coming soon, where family dinners end in funerals, and the Pine Barrens ain't just for deer.
Bambi's Twisted Tales. The dark true story of the princess and the frog. You ever see them rotted-out mansions on the North Shore? The ones that looked like Gatsby's party ended 100 years ago and no one cleaned up after? That's where our princess comes from. Isabella Deloria, spoiled little daddy's girl, born in silk, raised in excess. Her old man Frankie once ran half of Long Island. Real estate, nightclubs, and a few businesses he didn't report to the IRS. But the empire collapsed. Frankie dropped dead at Belmont Park, holding a bad ticket, and overnight the servants were gone, the cars repossessed, the money vanished. All that's left is Isabella, sitting in a drafty mausoleum of a mansion, hungry for the life she lost. One night, wandering the estate grounds, she hears a voice croaking from the busted marble fountain. Not water, slime, and out of that slime comes this creature, the frog. Now listen, this ain't no cutesy green Kermit-looking bastard. We're talking swamp skin hanging off bones, eyes like glass marbles floating in poison, breath that smells like something crawled in his throat and died twice. And he talks. "Princess," he croaks, "kiss me and I'll give you back the world you lost." At first she laughs. Then she thinks, maybe he ain't kidding. Maybe this is her shot at being somebody again. But when it comes time to actually press her lips to that slime, forget about it. She ain't doing it. No way. Instead, she comes up with a scam. She traps the frog in a glass tank in the basement, props up signs. The talking frog, 1 night only, $5 admission. Pretty soon, the locals are showing up. College kids, drunks, freak hunters. They laugh, they gawk, they pay. Isabella pockets the cash and feels the rush, like she's climbing back to where she belongs. But when it comes time to actually press her lips to that slime, fogged about it, she ain't doing it. No way. Weeks pass, and that's when the changes start. And that's when the changes start. Her eyes swell, bulge, yellow in the whites. Every time she looks in the mirror, she sees less of herself. By the end, there ain't no princess, no fortune, no kingdom. Just two frogs in a basement, staring out a glass at the dark, croaking. Moral of the story: don't chase shortcuts. Don't try and hustle curses. Out here on Long Island, we say it plain. You play with frogs, you end up a frog. If you liked this twisted bedtime story from Bambi, there's more where that came from. Smash that subscribe button, hit the like, and ring the freaking bell. Otherwise, the frog's coming for you next.